Hey there, folks. This is a video or a phone conversation about giving you just a little peek inside my business in Fresno, California. We have an awesome office called The Hub on Van Ness, and we have some awesome folks. So let's welcome Carlos to the show, who's at the toy store, also
Yeah,
called Home Depot.
Home Depot it is. Yes.
How you doing, buddy? And then we have Patrick. How you doing, Patrick?
Doing well, how are you?
I'm doing well. So, Patrick, we're going to go to you first because we need to get an update. So, just real quick to give people color on this, I bought a house in November. It was on the MLS. We got it in contract for about 28% under list. Carlos, who is also on this call, went through and did what I called phase one remodel. Let's just call it between friends, $40,000. We then put it on the market at 309. We got 6 or 7 offers, many of them FHA, which I could not accept because of the 90-day seasoning rule. I was on the cusp of taking the property off the market so that Carlos could go in and do round two, basically completing the remodel so it would be an easy FHA purchase. I was, of course, going to raise the price because the cost would go up. But lo and behold, 48 hours before we took it off, we got an offer, and we're moving forward. So let's get the latest and greatest from Patrick, who is representing me on this transaction. What's going on? Where are the inspections, appraisals? Did EMD go in? Let's just get all the nitty gritty out of the way.
Yeah, so a little hiccup with the E&D because the third day, contractual day that they have landed on a weekend. And then also, the holiday, I think MLK, it got pushed out to Tuesday. So the EMD was a little bit nerve-wracking, but we got the EMD in. They completed inspections 2 days after that, and the appraisal was the next day. So everything is pretty much in order right now. I'm going to reach out to the lender for an update as to where the appraisal is at, hopefully hitting that value. And so that's where we're sitting. We're just kind of waiting.
Yeah, so let's just catch everybody up. This is not my first rodeo. This is what I expect. And if it doesn't happen, I'm surprised. So first and foremost, they had some inspections. I expect them to find 2 to 3 grand worth of crap that needs to be fixed. Every inspection I've ever seen has something. At that point, we will decide whether we do it. Maybe I send Carlos in to do it cheaper. Maybe I give him a credit. Who knows? The big question is going to be the appraisal because, again, we bought this thing for 203. Call it middle of November. We spent, again, rough and tough, and I will give actual numbers once it's closed. Let's say 40 grand. So we're into it. Let's call it 250 after taxes, insurance, all that stuff. We're selling it at 309. So again, we'll see. And again, that's, I don't know, about 70 days ago at this point, maybe 65 days ago. So we'll see. We'll see where the appraisal is. We'll see where the inspections. I expect the seller to come back and ask for something. I frankly always expect the buyer to come back and ask for something. So we shall see. I will say for folks out there, I am signing Wednesday. I think it might be Thursday, but I'm signing someday this week. So we're more than halfway through this thing. But we will, of course, keep everybody up to date. So kind of where we are. Patrick will do his thing the next day or so, try to get a copy of the inspections, appraisals. Maybe we get surprised and they don't want anything and we just go to close. Maybe. I would not count on that. Never expect perfect. Always plan for the worst and then be surprised. So, Patrick, any closing thoughts on that deal?
No, just excited to get an update. I'll let you know.
Very cool. So, Patrick, I'm going to come back to you at the end because I'm going to give you a homework assignment. But let's bring some other folks to the table. Ty, how you doing, buddy?
Doing great, man. Excited. Obviously, we're wrapping up the month. I am actually Adams. I don't believe is here yet, or maybe not joining us today. But he has a list of realtors, emails, cell phones, people that he's worked with, and/or just a well-researched list. And I think this was the idea is that maybe, and I think this is needed, is to roll out some free webinar training, no strings attached, but really just roll out. And the biggest thing is that 2 focuses that I have, and Adam, I'm really going to get Adam enrolled to help organize and get the word out and let people know. But there's 2 things that I want to do. I think there's a desperate need in the real estate agent, broker, realtor space for education around 2 things: creative finance, number 1, and then also pre-foreclosures. Because again, I've been talking with agents and brokers on pre-foreclosure deals, and they don't really understand some of the nuances of timing, getting payoff demands, reinstatements, the proper contracts, making sure that they, as the listing broker, believe it or not, have the right disclosures that protect them, as well as protect buyers if buyers are investors. Civil Code 1695, which is a big deal here in California. Specifically, that's what we're working on, California. So just some really good ideas and things that I think we're going to roll out for the month of February. And I think also we can repurpose that content, make it a part of One Rental at a Time, the coursework, and so forth. So
Give
I'm
it away,
excited
right?
about it.
Give,
I'm
give.
excited about it. Yeah, add more value. So
Yeah, you know what? I think there's a couple of things that I want to pony up on. One of the things I want to do is more events, right? We had a great first event, which will always be the original, always it exceeded expectations. We actually give it away now in the course, right? The whole mastermind day. But I would love to see us hit that list with some free content, some Zoom calls, figure out how good it is, what the attraction is. But then I say, you know what? Let's go do a Saturday session in Fresno, right? We got a buddy who's got a spot.
Yep.
And let's go get a room full of 100 agents or whatever it is, and let's just do that. So that's point one. Second, I rolled out last week, Ty. We couldn't make you because you were out helping a client. Is I rolled out a $500 bounty, just because I'm pissed off and annoyed. Right? We have this building at the hub. It's full of go-givers and investors and all of that. We have one rental at a time growing in its reach every day, but that building's not full. I'm willing to give you half the building to fill with agents and make it just this hive of activity or hub of activity. Agents just doing the work, networking, FHA, VA, all of these things. I want that building freaking full. And we don't have anybody that's we've had a few people reach out to you, but they're not the right. We want people that are go-givers and helpers like Carlos and Patrick. And I've just had enough. So I put up $1,000, $500 each. I want 2 people. If you get interviewed by Ty and you join, I'll hand you 5 crisp $100 bills in an envelope or whatever, just because I'm pissed off and annoyed. So any words on that? How would they reach out?
yeah, we want to grow the hub. We obviously are building a community. I think for sure live events are a big deal. You can email me, ty@tylg.com. It's there here on my screen name, just right below, ty@tylg.com. Also, too, we are having a meetup. I am hosting or co-hosting a meetup in Fairfield, California. That'll be this Saturday, the January the 28th. It's going to be at noon in Fairfield, California. If you want an invite, it's complimentary. It's going to be a great group of people. We've been averaging 60 to 80 plus people on these smaller meetups. And that's something I want to just say for everybody out there, whether you're a realtor, a one rental at a time investor, or even new and you're getting ready to buy your first one rental at a time. COVID's over. It's time to get out of the house. And I got to say, even for myself, going back to the office, going to meetups, going back out, doing in-person appointments, that's what it's going to take in 2023 to be successful. We need to get out and go see people, shake hands, get eye to eye with people, and really get our word out and let people know there's so much opportunity out there. So I would say for anybody out there, the meetups are coming back, get to them. And then, of course, let's get out of your third bedroom. Let's get out of your pajamas. Let's get you to the office. Let's get you to the hub. Let's get you, back in a productive standard of scheduling and so forth. So again, that's all I have to say, Michael. They can reach out, ty@tylg.com. We did also have somebody, a super fan of yours, her and her husband. She's not licensed yet, but she's getting licensed. And somebody I think is going to be successful that does want to plug into the hub. So we do have one good solid prospect from the last week and a half. So,
well, you let me know who I owe money to. I'm a man of my word. I got $1,000 to throw at this.
I love it.
2 people.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Carlos, how you doing, man? You're at the toy store, the parking lot at Home Depot. What's going on?
Not much. Getting ready for we actually have 4 projects this week. It's real simple remodel, like what we call the hotel flip, and the other ones are full scale. One is actually on Michigan on the other side near Morrow. And yeah, everything's going well. Everything's exciting, and I appreciate you guys' this beat ups. These are great Zooms, and you know, and I would really want to go on top of what you're saying to everybody who's out there. I think people lose sight what the hub offers, not just to real estate, just not just to real estate agents, but in general, anything related to real estate. And so anybody who's does maintenance, anybody who does handyman work, painters, can learn a lot just by listening to your daily financial news, as well as how to house hack and all the stuff that the one rental at a time community receives on a daily basis. I know that people don't grasp that, but once you change your mindset and start absorbing this type of information, your paradigm start changing, it shifts. And so these are things I'm learning, and the hub has played a huge role in my growth, in my personal growth, in my business growth. And so I just want to make sure everybody understands that I'm not here because I'm in the office. I'm here because I know what the office brings, and not just work, but also in understanding on a daily basis. Because I think one of the things I learned from you would be the budgeting, living below your means, and stuff that, you know, uh, we're never taught. I don't think I've learned that until as an adult with 5 kids and married. And so for me, it's just um, implementing all the information that I'm been receiving. I had a conversation with Patrick once. I told Patrick, I'd like to be in rooms where the guys are smarter than me, stronger than me, wiser than me, because that's how I learn, observing and listening. And so if you want to be close to this type of stuff, you have to take the first step, and that is reaching out to Ty, reaching out to Patrick, reaching out to Adam, reaching out to Michael, and you guys are easy to access, and your content's out there. So I just really want to encourage even a real estate agent, especially if you're new to the business. Ty, what he's telling you, it's like next level stuff. And you guys I've been around when real estate was kind of hush hush, and we kind of wonder, well, how did people do it, but not here. And I feel like the hub is opening the doors for you to be able to change not just your mindset, but also the destiny of your life. And so, anyways,
There you go. Well, thank you for that, Carlos. One of the things that I hope happens for you is you're getting more work, frankly.
Yeah.
Right? You're part of the hub. You do work for me. I put up your walkthrough videos, both yours and Adam's version of your walkthrough videos, and people see the quality of work. So again, it's somebody on my team, somebody I trust, and you're part of the hub, right? So how would people reach out to you if they wanted to get a quote on some work in the Central Valley?
Most definitely. You could give us a call at 559-18431. You could also jump online and find us at www.fresno-handyman.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Stratton, how you doing, man? Looks like your video. Oh, there he is. How you doing, Stratton?
Can you guys still see me? I know it's kind of
you,
in and out.
You were
My
you
Wi-Fi went
sound
out.
great though. You sound great though. So we'll lose.
Okay, sweet.
Hey, one of the things that you and I texted about the other day is Fresno's got a community of lenders like Zinc, for example. I also think there's some insurance brokers. I think we need to do a better job of adding kind of those extras around the Central Valley. Because again, if it's going to be the hub as we've all envisioned, and you are one of the original members, I think we need to realize there's pieces that we don't have there yet. So whether or not they occupy space or they're just kind of in the fold, I think we need to get some more Fresno talent involved with this. And given you're there and have those just gargantuan reach, what do you think about reaching out to Zinc and or other folks like that in growing our impact that way?
I never heard back from Warren. I'll reach back out to him again. I just wrote it down. With Zinc, I think it'd be amazing for you guys just to be exposed and then even be able to talk to Warren. And I think him coming on would be awesome. Or even RCN Capital with Tim. I don't know if Tim's come on the channel yet, but I think Tim's company is amazing. And insurance people too. I'm trying to think of who else we could add as far as people who are flippers, landlords, because that's really who the space is. I think those would be massive for the group just because everybody's like, how do I fund it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we can
But
do that.
then we got Ty and we got
Yep.
myself, and we can show you how to do owner finance. And
Mhm.
a lot of people like really don't get that, and that's why you kind of come to the hub. You join Ty's team, so you can learn how to do it both ways. You can get a hard money loan. You can learn how to owner finance it, because that's really what's coming up in these next couple of days. Like we just got a confirmation on a small town owner finance. Like
Nice.
but you have to be able to pitch it, and the
Yeah.
only way you're going to learn how to do that really is by connecting with Ty at the hub. Honestly.
Yeah, the hub's going to change lives. I don't talk about it enough, market it enough, so some of that's on me for sure. I mean, I was talking to Jason Pritchard yesterday. His videos are coming out later in the week, and he's talking about what he's doing with Real, and he's like, he just got a 100-person team to join because of the hybrid agent, and where, because real estate agents, if you're starving, if you're just listing homes and open houses, you're starving. Real estate agents, you're in the deal flow. Right? You may not know you have a deal because you haven't been in the game like Ty for 30 years. You haven't been investing for 20 plus years like I have. So, the hub's going to change some lives. If you want to come be a part of it, reach out to Ty at ty@tylg.com. And if he approves you, I'll, the first two get, the extra $500 just because I'm so annoyed that we haven't filled it up more. So when in doubt, I throw money in a problem. So I guess that's on me. Stratton, you had a woman's led event last week. How was that?
Oh, it was amazing, bro. Maggie,
all women on the stage,
all women on the stage, all killers. Maggie Sanchez, Aaron Shelton, Cam Wade, and Molly Meeker. They all crush. Like they are on the stage with men, women, it doesn't matter. They're absolutely throwing down in business. So that was amazing. It was great to hear their insights, how they're pivoting in their businesses. Aaron and Cletus, even though everybody's scared of luxury flips, we went and saw their flip yesterday. Took on a 6,600 square foot home that I personally think will sell for. They say like 1.7. It's going over 2. Like it is huge, but like they're doing something completely different. Nobody else in the market's touching luxury, and so they've kind of created a blue ocean for themselves to where, like, bring it to us. There has to be a deal, but bring it to us. We'll take it down, and so they have no competition there. Cam is doing a great job as far as being a realtor, investor, and she's crushing it with social media. And they have a bunch of Airbnbs, and that's Cam Wade. And you can follow her on Instagram at Realtor Mom. And then we have Maggie Sanchez, who's a massive buyer here in the Central Valley as a flipper, and then buying rentals. And she only takes on $100,000 profit deals, which is amazing. And then
I want to say that again.
The
only
next
100K profit deals in the Central Valley.
Only 100. She was like, I won't touch it unless there's 100K profit right now. She was like, wow, because 100K profit will get eaten up.
Yeah. Talk about killer. Damn.
Right.
Respect.
And then we have Molly Meeker, and Molly was probably my favorite. She's a savage. She needs to be on TikTok and social media everywhere. But they're buying a 44 unit in Memphis, Tennessee right now. They do a ton of hard money lending. She's still a mortgage broker. They do Turo. Like that, it was just 4 amazing women who gave amazing insights about what they're doing in business right now, how they got to where they are, and operating in honestly, it's just male dominated industry as a woman.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that. We should take a goal of doing that more often. I just there are killers in the game that are women, and you're right, it's so male dominated. Again, look at this call. There's 6 of us and there ain't one to be found. So shame on us. If you're a woman out there in the Central Valley, maybe we'll give you both $500 bonuses or something, because we need to make this more less sausage fest, if you know what I mean. So Stratton, nice work. Adam, welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Happy Monday, guys.
So what's going on in your world? You out there looking for deals? You seller financing? Did you find my boardwalk and park place yet?
No, seller financing has been tough to lock stuff up, but it is been like the thing that I've been resorting to in terms of a lot of offers. Besides that, Hanford is going good. A project out there. I know we're making progress on that. That'll probably be done in the next few weeks or so. And I was out there last week a couple times, and then I know we got the project here in town. The real goal has been trying to find the next nice project to keep working on. Preferably something here in town. So if anybody has anything in Fresno they want to they want us to look at, or they might have a deal, we would love it. It's been tough to find stuff in Fresno. 100K profit deals sound very nice. So we're looking for something like that maybe. But for the most part, I know that we've been doing a lot more, especially myself, been doing a lot more seller financing proposals and stuff like that for deals. And a couple guys here have been helping me out too with making offers on doing it with hybrid subject to and seller financing, because that's been a cool thing to learn and get into as well too. So I have not found a boardwalk and park place yet, but I'm very confident that I will. Maybe not as big as the Aaron and Cletus 6,000 square foot one, but anything's possible. So I'm not counting that out.
I don't know if we can do this, but we'll have to ask Aaron Cletus. But it'd be wonderful if you could get a walkthrough video of that. I just want to see a 6,600 square foot house, kind of before they do their magic. So I don't know.
Dude.
Maybe you could reach out to them and see if they'd be okay with that.
It is massive, and it's a 6,600 square foot hoarder house.
Oh, hoarder house! I need video.
Bro,
evidence.
it is a hoarder house of. It's bro. She had an entire room full of Ricky Martin stuff. Like it is like an entire room of Ricky Martin stuff. There's an entire room detached, like behind the garage, full of trunks, full of designer purses. Like it is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like we got to do a walkthrough video because it's nuts.
Yeah,
the house is huge. Like you get lost in there. It's interesting.
Okay, I'll text them. I think for their Vanis one, I know they were a little bit. I forget, but I feel like
just
they're a little bit more closed off because they wanted to give this big reveal. So I'll hit them up and see if we can walk through it.
Very cool. Well, we're almost out of time. I do have a hard stop at 9:30. Unfortunately, I want to go to Patrick and give him his homework assignment. You ready, Patrick?
Ready.
So first and foremost, we won't do this call for 4 weeks as I will be out of the country. The next time we will get together will be February 27th. So something, Patrick, I would love to see is I would love to get a list of every property in Fresno, California, single family home over 800K on the market for greater than, split the difference, 75 days. I was thinking 60, 90, so I cut it in half. So could you send me that, right? Do your little magic MLS search. 800K, 75 days. I just want to see how long that list is. And there's a boardwalk or park place in there, I think. So we'll just see how big it is. So guys, thank you very much for being. Go ahead.
800K up.
Up.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You got it.
I can work on that one.
So again, thank you guys for being a part of the hub. I want to give Carlos one more chance to give his phone number because I think it cut out in my earphones. If people wanted to get a quote for a bid or work, what is that number, Carlos? You're on mute.
559-681-8431. That's 681-8431.
Awesome. And if you want to join the hub, ty@tylg.com. Reach out to Patrick, Adam, Stratton. These guys are all help for go-givers. They know what they're doing. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thanks, Mike.